Boys and girls, welcome back to the Drewzy channel. We're doing a Q&A today, a bit of a talk to camera type video. It's been over 50 days since I uploaded after the football season. I've just been doing other things and we'll get on to talking about that. I just thought I wanted to update the channel. Obviously we grew over 10,000 subscribers this year. It's been a great year for the channel. So I just wanted to touch base with the fans and sort of put a ribbon on 2024 as a year. The point of this video isn't to get millions of views, but it's to connect with the true fans of my channel that care about what I'm doing and what I'm trying to achieve. So if you're watching this, I truly appreciate you and the support that you've given to the channel for however long you've been here. So let's get into it. Leave a like on the video if you enjoy. Let's go. First question's from my favorite Instagram content creator, Zay Burnell, who says, how's Melbourne life? Melbourne life is good, Zay. I took a little bit of time to adjust and settle, as you do when you move to a new city. But I feel like in this last sort of month, post-footy season particularly, I found my feet. I'm spending my time with good people, and I'm really enjoying my time here. So life is good in Melbourne. I'm enjoying it. This one's from Neve. Who do you miss the most from England? Obviously lived in England all of last year, and my good friend Neve was someone that I met in Manchester. She was basically a big sister slash best friend for me. So I definitely would say I miss Neve very much. But who do I miss the most? I'd have to say my Uncle Pete. Big ups, Uncle Pete, if you're watching. Miss you lots. And my whole family, for that matter. Charlotte, Chloe, Auntie Anne, Lee, buddy. My whole family over there. I've got a whole family in England that I'm very tight with. And a lot of friends that I met along the way last year as well. Rob, Raver Joe, Neve. A lot of people that I'll be in contact with for the rest of my life. And I do miss every day. Peter Byrne wants to know the next travel destination. Well, I'm going to Perth over Christmas. It's not really a travel trip though, I suppose. It's just to see family for Christmas. But next year, me, my brother, and our good friend Sammy are doing a 6-week Euro trip. So we're hitting up Turkey, we're going to Istanbul, Cappadocia, and Bodrum. We're doing a Greek island. We're going to Bulgaria, Slovakia, Hungary, Poland, and then 2 weeks in England. So a big travel adventure awaits. I'm back traveling again for 6 weeks in 2025, hitting a lot of Eastern European countries that I've never been to before. So really keen for that and just working hard, trying to save up as much money as I can up until that point. Got a footy question from Taj Taylor. Brownlow Smoky. I think Will Ashcroft could win the Brownlow medal in 2025. Obviously, it's an easy answer given that he was the best on ground in the last game of the season. But give this kid a full year of playing footy. Obviously, he come back from that ACL injury. The kid is just different. He is an absolute elite operator at the top of his game at the age of 22. So I think he's definitely one to watch in the season 2025. Sarah Cruz wants to know, what valuable lesson did you learn through an experience this year? The most important lesson that I've learned in 2025 is to find the people who are like your people in your corner. I think something that I've struggled to come to grips with or understand is the most important thing in your life will always be the people that you spend time with. Like, you can't be alone all the time. That's not good for you. You got to socialize. We're human beings. We got to socialize as humans. And the people that you spend most of your time with are the most important thing. So finding those people is probably the biggest lesson that I've learned, and spending time with them is the best and biggest lesson that I've learned in 2024. The people that give value to you and want to see you and want to provide value to your life are the ones that you should reciprocate and do that for. That's probably been the biggest lesson that I've learned in 2024. Spend time with people who invest in you because they want you to do well, and in return, you just foster good relationships. Liam Chandler wants to know, other than channel and personal growth, what do you want to achieve in 2025? Sort of linking back to that last question, I just want to continue to foster the relationships that I've made with people in Melbourne. Obviously, moving over here, I knew a handful of people, mainly the YouTube boys, and I've been lucky enough to spend a lot of time with guys like Katie McDonald, Bailey McCabe, Checkers and the Marmalade Boys, Roaming Has, those guys like that. So continuing to foster those relationships as well as new ones that I've formed recently with people that I work with and just really close friends of mine that I've been hanging out with this year. So I just think now that I've realized how important the social life is and the people that you spend your time with is how important that is, I just want to continue to foster those relationships and just make deep connections with those people first and foremost, because ultimately that has given me happiness in 2024. So I want to sort of keep that and hold it and not mess it up just be a good person to the people that are good people to me. Aside from that, I just want to continue to evolve in my profession. I'll get onto that later in the video, but just work in an environment that continues to challenge me and push me as a person. That's probably what I want to do in 2025. So I suppose that leads on to what's next for me in 2025. And I sort of just wanted to leave this part of the video to leave it open-ended and just discuss the year as a whole. Obviously, yeah, as I've said, moving to Melbourne, it was a little bit of a challenge to start. Didn't have a job over here, so initially just getting a roof over my head and paying my bills was the most important thing. Sort of got that done. And then I had to really figure out what I wanted to do. I've been doing strength and conditioning and working in the fitness industry for a long time, well, throughout uni and up until this point, I still am. I've had a few sort of hurdles in the road and just have started to think that maybe the fitness industry isn't actually for me after all this time. And I've sort of been pushed and said no to in ways that I now think might have happened for a reason. So I'm actually looking to get more into content production and the professional side, the back end of all of this stuff. And I have been working in that as well, which has been really rewarding, engaging, fun, something new, and something that I'll look forward to do when I wake up every day. It's been a bit of a change in these last few months, a change in my mindset of what direction I actually want to take my career. Living in a city like Melbourne, there's so many opportunities, whatever way you want to go. Obviously, getting into the fitness industry was as a result of a decision I made when I was a 17-year-old kid in high school, choosing my subjects for uni, which led me to the position that I'm in today. But yeah, upon reflection and just thinking about things and where I want my life to go, what I sort of want to be doing as an adult, just sort of thought I could do something different, something fresh. And with the skills that I've acquired on YouTube throughout the years and running my online business, I thought it could be time for a change, and it's been good so far. So I want to keep exploring that and yeah, see where this leads me. Having said that, at some point I'm going to have to settle down and just get a job and, you know, knuckle into it and give it everything for a sustained period, because did 4 years of uni, went traveling for a year, and I've just sort of been hopping about, you know, place to place to get by, but I really just want to sink my teeth into one place, give them everything, and have a professional career and start a professional career, because that's why I've moved here. So in 2025, I'm going to continue to explore that, see what that looks like, see what opportunities come up, and I'm super excited for that. As for the channel in 2025, I think I've got a freshened perspective of what it takes to be a successful YouTuber after hanging out with guys like Caden, the Marmalade Boys, guys like Roaming Has, seeing what True Footy's done. My sort of scope and my lens has changed. So I'm really excited to make content in 2025. I've got a bunch of ideas that are completely different to what I've done in the past, and how I execute videos on my channel. I had some really good videos this year, like the AFL Olympics, some goal kicking challenges. And I love making travel vlogs as well. So there will always be elements of that type of thing. But yeah, I'm just thinking of how I'm going to take my content to another level in 2025, and I'm super pumped to do that. I like to do these videos as a sort of reflection to look back on in later years. Like I'll watch my old podcast that I used to do with Jesse and old Q&As and see where my mindset was at as a, you know, 19, 20-year-old. I'm now 23, still really young, still got my eyes wide open. Still don't really have a clue where any of this is going to lead, but as long as I sort of work hard, continue to evolve as a person, and pursue it with enthusiasm, passion, and, you know, put my good foot forward. Yeah, I'm just keen to see where it goes, and spending time in a city like this can only lead to good things, I hope. So that's a bit of a reflection and a Q&A to wrap up 2024. I appreciate all you guys that have watched all the way through and supported the channel this year. The only way is up. We'll keep moving. We'll keep moving on to bigger and better things. And yeah, more life for us all. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, drop a comment down below, and subscribe if you are new. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't even know when it is, to be fair. It's December. We're wrapping it up. I'm going to Perth in a month. Probably just going to chill out for the rest of the year, and yeah, just enjoy life. And I've been doing that pretty well this year, so I want to continue to do that. And then 2025, we hit the ground running for a massive year. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care, you plonkers.